Body smoking. I get that shit for my mama. He always asking, do I love him? I always be telling him, He said it's so good that he wanna take out the condom. I told him he pushing his luck. He better be happy I fed him. He be like,
What's up, my YouTube babes? It's Alexis Keyshana, and I'm back with another freaking video for y'all today. And today we're gonna get into another my first time video. So if you like these videos, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. And also, if it's your first time ever clicking on my video, ever finding my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're trying to reach our first goal to 1K subscribers, so make sure y'all go ahead and get me there. And yeah, we're just about to go ahead and get into this video. And if you're new to my channel, your girl always smoke out with y'all, like, so pause this video if you ain't rolled up yet, roll up your blunt, and then cut the video back on, because this is what we do over here, period. Like, you got to get into it. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get our blunts lighted, and we're gonna get into this first time video, because I got a lot of things that I done did for the first time, and I got a lot of first time videos coming for y'all. So y'all just stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel so y'all can watch these first time videos that I have for y'all. But today's video is gonna be about, I got my little topic over here, if y'all, cause y'all see me keep looking back over this way. I got my little topics wrote down in my book. Oop. Okay, and today is really gonna be about my first time moving out my mom's house. We're just gonna talk about that and talk about the journey, and yeah, we just gonna get into it. And hopefully y'all enjoy this video. If so, make sure y'all like this video. Hopefully this video help y'all out when y'all trying to move out y'all mama house, or you know, hopefully this video do something for y'all. And yeah, like I said, subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment on any other videos y'all want to see me do on my channel, any other topics y'all want to hear me talk about on my channel, and just let your girl know what you want to see over here, because I'll bring it to y'all, okay? All right, so basically my first time moving out of my mama's house, I didn't really officially move out all the way, but I wasn't really there like that no more. Like, I had my baby young. I had got a job, and shit, I had a boyfriend, so I was really at my boyfriend's mom's house from when I turned like 16 or 17, or like from 16 all the way to 17, or like from 16 all the way to 17, I was like really on and off from my mama's house to my boyfriend's house, because I had a lot more help with my baby going over there sometimes. So that's where I be at, because yeah, I just had a little bit more help over there. My mama helped me out a lot of times too, don't get me wrong, but it's like, how can I explain it? It's like during school hours and stuff like that, I just had more help watching my child, so I'll be over there a lot. And I think I just like being over there because I had a boyfriend. Like, I like being over there. It was, you know, a cool environment at the time. Like, I ain't have no problem with staying over there. I don't think they had a problem with me staying over there, from my understanding. I don't think they had a problem with me staying over there. I hope my backwood is not gonna give me no troubles in this video today. Cause y'all watch my other videos, y'all know my backwood is like always giving me problems, but we gonna roll with it. Okay, so yeah, I was like 16 or 17 when I was staying over there, just taking care of my son, working, living life, I guess. And basically, like, my whole senior year, I stayed with my mom, but towards the end of it, I was really, like I said, in my boyfriend's mama's house, cause that's just where I like to be at. I don't know why, but I don't know why. Y'all know how it be when y'all got little high school sweethearts or whatever, high school love. Little puppy love. Y'all want to be around y'all the person all the time, or whenever you can be around them. So that's kind of like what it was. So after I graduated from high school in May, I stayed there the whole summertime. Yeah, I stayed there the whole summertime because I ain't end up getting my first apartment until the day of my mom's birthday, which was in February. It was in February, and like, I had owed my mama some money at the time, and she was like, mind you, I was already in the mix of getting me an apartment. My mama didn't know about this or nothing. Nobody didn't know. I always do stuff. I try to do stuff secretly and then like kind of pop out with it, so it won't kind of mess it up, because like I feel like it been a whole bunch of times where like I done had something about to happen, right? And then I get to telling people like, okay, I'm about to do this or I'm about to do that, and then literally it don't go as planned. So it's like I be trying to keep stuff to myself until it really actually happened, and then I can just tell people, because I feel like once you get to telling people about something, it just don't go the way you had already expected for it to go. Okay, so I had owed my mom some money, and she was like, if you was getting an apartment, you wouldn't even have to pay me back or some shit. Yeah, that sparked like a little spark in my head so quick. I'm like, I'm finna go sign the papers for my apartments today, which I was. Literally, when I got the phone with her, I was finna head to go sign the papers for the apartment and pick up my key. I was just gonna tell her after I came back, but it was so crazy how she was like, you don't have to pay me back if you're about to get an apartment. I'm like, you just don't know. Your girl getting an apartment today. So I ain't have to pay her that little money back. I can't even remember how much money it was. It probably was like $100. It probably wasn't even there. I'm not even sure how much money it was, but maybe $300. I don't know. I had to pay her back some money, and she was just like, I ain't have to pay her back if I had got me an apartment, and which I was already working on getting me an apartment, and I had went and got my keys that same day. So I was 17 literally when I left my mom's house, but I was 18 when I got my first apartment, like officially my first apartment. And let me see, this apartment was like right around the corner from my mom's house. It was not far from my mom's house at all. I was not trying to move too far away from my mama at all. Like, I was trying to make sure I was close to my mother's house as possible as I could be. I don't know why, but I just feel like my first apartment needs to be close by my mom's house. All right, and mind y'all, I didn't move into this apartment by myself. Me and my boyfriend and my baby, we all moved into this apartment. And I'm gonna get into another video. Well, this gonna be another video. I ain't gonna get into it in this video, but I'm gonna make another video about, should you live alone first, or should you live with somebody, or is it cool to live with somebody else, you know, your first time moving out? We're gonna, like, this is a topic for a whole nother video. All right, so we moved in or whatever. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool the whole time we stayed there, except I really didn't like the apartments that I had moved to. Mind you, these are my first apartments, so I really didn't know better about, you know, moving into no apartments and making sure that, you know, stuff was good. I didn't know nothing about that. So that was my first apartment. I stayed there the whole year until the next year in February when my lease was up. Mind y'all, let me tell you about the stupid stuff that this apartment company did to me, which really had my credit messed up for a little minute, and I'm just thankful that it speaks now. Okay, this was from my first apartment. I could tell this story now because literally it been over like 8 or 9 years. So the lease was up in February, and I had called the apartment lady and I had told her that I may renew my lease. May. Not I was, not I am, but I'm probably gonna renew my lease. So she's like, okay, make sure you let me know for sure. Mind you, I'm young, I got a lot on my mind. I ain't really thinking to call the lady back and tell her, nah, I ain't gonna renew the lease. I'm just thinking like, when she see me move out, she know that I'm not renewing the lease. Okay, so y'all, I moved out this apartment. I moved in the apartment the first week of February. I moved out the apartment the next year, the first week of February. So in my head, the apartment people know that I'm not renewing my lease. You know what I mean? I didn't know you literally had to tell the people that you not renewing your lease or they gonna renew it any fucking ways. Or something like, I guess that's how it works. I'm not sure, but that's how they work. It's like, since I didn't confirm with them that I was not renewing the lease, they literally, I guess, renewed the lease, or they did something to where, like, eventually I had got served court papers because of the apartment. Mind you, I didn't owe them no rent. I didn't owe them nothing. Only thing I probably did owe them for is because when I left the apartment, the stuff that I didn't want, like a couple of shoes or clothes or something, I didn't throw it in the garbage. I'm not gonna lie. I did leave it right there in the apartment. So the only thing I did probably owe them for was like a cleanup fee for when I moved out the apartment. Other than that, I ain't owe you for nothing else. These folks done try to take me to court and everything because I ain't tell them that I wanted to terminate my lease after the lease was already terminated. You got a 12-month lease and then it's terminated. It should terminate on its own. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know you have to go and tell these people that you don't want to stay there no more. Like, when the lease up, I'm thinking the lease up, but okay, I know better now. All right, so I moved out that apartment and I ended up going to I ended up moving back into the house with my boyfriend and his mom. We ended up going back over there for a little while because I was waiting on these other apartments to call me. Okay, so I finally got the call from the other apartment. We moved out in February. I got the call for the other apartment in April. February, March, April. So like 2 months, a month and a half. It didn't really take that long for me to get my next apartment. So I got my next apartment and literally it was right around the corner from my mama's house again. So this is my second apartment. And that apartment, I kind of lived there by myself. Me and my boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, we didn't really stay there together like that. Like, we had little problems going on. So we was together kind of sort of, but we didn't really live together like that. So it was one of the times where I was really on my own and it was pretty decent. Me and my son, we just was living life. I was working, he was going to school. It was cool. I feel like living by yourself, it teaches you a lot about yourself, literally, like stuff that you will never know about yourself. But when you get to being into a confined area by yourself, you get to learn yourself a little bit more. So yeah, that was that. So this basically the video about my first time moving out. I was 17 or 6. Well, I was 17. I got my first apartment when I was 18. Got my second apartment when I had to be 19 by this time, or about to be 19. Yeah. Oh, and so let's get into the second apartment video, how I end up, y'all. This is a crazy story, but let me see. Do I want to put it in this video or do I just want to make it a separate video? I'm just gonna put it in this video. This is a crazy story, y'all. Like, this how I end up leaving my second apartment. Okay. All right. So me and, like I told y'all, me and my boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, we did not really stay together like that, but he did come and visit me, you know, when he wanted to come visit me or when I wanted him to come over. So some type of way, we was into it about something, y'all. We was into it about something. And I had left the house to do something, I don't know. But when I left the house, he was outside of the house and I locked the door. I guess I was being petty. I think I can admit that at this time that I was being petty. But it's like, let me see. I'm not sure. I think I was being petty because it's like I drove off, but literally I was gonna come back. In my head, I'm like, I'm just gonna drive off and like run around the block and come back. But I guess they were so mad at me for locking the door. They were so mad at me for locking the door. These folks done kicked my door in. I'm talking about, Y'all, this was so crazy. Like, literally that night in my apartment, I had to stay in my apartment with the door messed up. Like, I think I stayed downstairs the whole time because my door was like, it wouldn't even close all the way. But okay, this person done kicked my door in, and y'all, the whole door, like the door, I keep on saying door, excuse me, I'm from the South, I'm a little country, but the whole door frame and the door was off. Like, they had to put the little border frame for the door back on there and the whole door. Like, I don't know how hard this person kicked the door in, but they knocked my whole door off. The hinges, the frame. Like, they were so freaking mad that I locked the door. They just kicked that motherfucker in. So, that's how I ended up having to leave my second apartment, because these niggas be crazy as ever. I'm talking about, they don't be thinking about you and the consequences that you're gonna have to deal with after their actions, you know what I mean? So yeah, I end up having to leave that place, like, because they was just trying to do too much. Like, if I was to stay over there, they was trying to do too much. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find me another apartment. And the person ended up having to pay for the door to get fixed, and it was like $800 and some. Like, ain't come out my pocket. That's all that mattered to me. Long as they made sure they paid their money to get the door for them apartments, so they wouldn't try to put this stuff on my credit or say I, you know, damaged their property or no stuff like that, because literally I didn't do it. But it was my company, so you know, they will put that on you. Yeah, I got to get my lashes done. I missed my lash appointment, but it's all good. I will be getting my lashes done soon. Okay, so the apartment just tried to do too much if I wanted to stay over there. So I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and move. I literally had moved within like a week or maybe 3 or 4 days after that happened. Like, I really be on stuff. Like, when I feel like something going wrong, I be trying to go ahead and get it solved so it can be back right for me, because my mind be like thrown off if I ain't got everything in a row. So luckily, I'm talking about luckily my daddy owned property. So literally, I just went to one of my daddy properties and I rented that joint out for like 4 years, 5 years. No, I ain't gonna say 5, for like 4 years. All the way until I moved out here to Texas. I rented from my dad, which was a good thing for me, because y'all, if y'all can remember, my first apartment had ended up going on my credit and messing my credit up. It didn't really mess my credit up that bad, because mind you, I had good credit after that. It just did had like put a dent in my credit. So yeah, so that was pretty, it was good for me that my daddy, you know, had his own property that I could move into, because I didn't have to go through no, I didn't have to go through no credit check or nothing like that. I just moved straight into my daddy property, and I paid my daddy rent every month or whenever I could. Y'all know how they go. That's my dad. So yeah, that's my story about my first time moving out, literally all the way up until I moved to Texas. So if you like this video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you leave a comment about any other video that you want to see on my channel. If you got hot in this video with me, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know that you lit up your blunt too, and that you smoked with me this whole time on this video, because that's what this is for. You come over here to my channel to catch a vibe and to get lit. So if you caught a vibe and you got lit with me, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tell a friend to tell another friend to tell their friends to come over here to Alexis Keyshana channel and subscribe to my channel. And it's Alexis Keyshana, y'all, and I'm checking out, period.